Good evening and a very special welcome. It's a Monday, and of course Mondays are always NBA Sport Extra Monday. Welcoming you back from the weekend. A lot of action did take place. I know you are looking forward, but of course we ask a question: what caught your attention as the biggest sporting event or result over the weekend? Please do let us know. Always make it 8 don't be late, and you can catch us on NBS Sport Extra at NBS Sport right here, right now. Let's get the show started. You're welcome.
Wangu de season ye 15 ya final ya Antare Lions League tuze tusambe mirundi esatu jomu diringanwa final ziwedde.
We are not happy, but we shall take the positives and prepare for the next one.
Boys knew what was at hand. 7-point margin could be wiped out in the first minute of the game, and so they came in with the right attitude, and I'm glad that they delivered the score.
We just didn't stick to what we're supposed to do. That is why we got ourselves into this position.
And starting off with athletics, as we draw closer to getting to know who will represent Uganda come to the international scene. Now, in a bid still in the celebration of the 100 years of the Uganda Athletics Federation, we did have our fourth track and field trials happening at the now prestigious Nambole on the Mandela National Stadium. This was in a bid to create platform for the amateurs or those who are just coming up, also to look out for those who will be representing Uganda internationally. There was a lot of action. Of course, some new names coming up in the list or on the list. We can only wait and see who will represent Uganda to the fullest. This is exactly what it was like when we had the fourth track and field trials of athletics down here in Kampala, Uganda.
Uganda Athletics Federation Centennial celebrations continue to shine a spotlight on the nation's top talent as the fourth national track and field trials at Mandela National Stadium, Nambole, delivered intense action and fierce competition. Athletes raced not only for national glory but also for crucial qualification spots at the upcoming international championships, including the 2025 World Athletics Championships and the World Athletics Relays. The trials held over the weekend featured a packed and intense program kicking off at 9:30 a.m. and running throughout the day. Key events included the 100 meters, 200 meters, 800 meters, 1,500 meters and the 5,000 meters, along with the 3,000 meters steeplechase for men. Field athletes also dazzled in shot put, long jump, javelin, discus and triple jump, showcasing their prowess on the upgraded tartan track. The highlight of the day came in the afternoon with the fiercely contested men's and women's 4x100 meter relays, which served as qualification rounds for the World Athletics Relays Championship. The trials have grown in prestige and intensity, setting the stage for a national squad capable of dominating upcoming global competitions. Whether it was new stars rising, veterans proving their resilience, or the unforgettable fight against the weather, this event reinforced Uganda's status as the powerhouse in athletics.
The two races before the weather went berserk.
Yeah, the 5,000 meters women and
the 400
then
meters. So we hope that after maybe some 30 or so minutes, it will subside a bit and we will continue with our program.
As the fourth trials concluded, anticipation builds for what's next on the path to the world stage. Congrats to all the athletes for their incredible performances, and here's to a bright future for Ugandan athletics as they inspire the next century of sporting excellence.
We talk basketball, and guess what? The National Basketball League on both for the ladies and for the gents. Great action, but guess what? A big congratulations to the Nabi Susa who had their maiden win. Oh yes, the Susas, well done, and a big congratulations. Just like we know, you called them the noisemakers. Now they seem to be turning their noise into action. The Namblazers still beginning and continuing their winning streak by scoring 90+ points. I don't know if we're going to survive them this season, but I can tell you they're doing amazingly well. They did continue their winning streak, and it was so much fun and so much celebration. But of course, at Lugogo, we also had very awesome fixtures right in there where the JKL Lady Dolphins did take part in action. It was so much fun, and who better to give us a feel of what transpired down there apart from, the lady herself, my counterpart, my partner in crime, but the one we call Captain Fantastic of the team, which seemingly, by the way, now is not playing in the league. Sarah has the details of the story.
The National Basketball League continued to deliver exciting action last week, marked by dominant performances and nail-biting finishes. Nabisunsa secured their first victory of the season with a 65-56 win over Angels at Abja Park. Joy Aoma led the charge with a double-double, scoring 14 points and grabbing 10 rebounds, while Abigail Mpoza contributed a game-high 27 points. Despite a strong start from the Angels, Nabisunsa took control in the second quarter and never looked back, securing a well-deserved win. The Namongo Blazers also delivered a historic performance, blowing out the Kiu Titans with a record-breaking 126 points to 70 victory. The dominant display set a new NBL record for the most points scored in a single game. The Blazers showcased their offensive firepower from the tip-off, establishing a commanding lead in the first quarter and maintaining the intensity throughout the game. The team's balanced attack and relentless defense proved too much for the young Kiu Titans squad. In a rematch of the 2024 NBL Finals, the JKL Lady Dolphins cruised past the UCU Lady Cannons with a comfortable 82-64 victory on Friday. After a slow start, the Lady Dolphins turned up the pressure in the second quarter, creating turnovers and converting them into easy points. UCU struggled to keep pace, and JKL maintained control throughout the second half, securing a decisive win.
Does to shift, then you can get that open presence. Evelyn launches a three.
The KCCA Panthers, on the other hand, edged the UCU Cannons 73-69 in a repeat of their 2024 quarter-final matchup. The Panthers started strong, leading 18-9 after the first quarter, fueled by Emmanuel Odongpara's all-round performance. However, the Cannons responded with a 16-2 run, taking a 6-point lead. Stanley Mogera and Jimmy Otim provided key contributions for their respective teams as the game remained tight. In the end, Stanley Mogera's clutch baskets and UCU's empty possessions in the final minutes allowed KCCA to secure the hard-fought victory, keeping their winning streak alive. Congratulations to all the teams for bringing their best to the court.
Ntare School, my shield, my strength, how proud I am that you were mine. The lines that begin the anthem of the great institution, Ntare School. But of course, this particular weekend, it was the road to Fort Portal. The Lions and their counterparts, their friends, their well-wishers, their family members, all turned out in thousands in Fort Portal to celebrate or have the Ntare Lions League finale. Now, I will tell you that this was happening for the 15th time. Previously in Kigali, in Jinja, in Imbarara, and in Kampala, and for this edition, it was different. Of course, at the end of the day, TY Omujuma emerging as the winners after beating SC Karere 1-0. The event also graced by royalty in the names of the King of Toro, Oyonyimba Kabamba Iguru Rukidi IV. Just away from the games, it was so much fun, so much entertainment, and I can tell you, Fort Portal surely asked for water. This is what exactly happened. I cannot tell you enough what really happened. You need to see it for yourselves. Take a look at what happened at the Ntare Lions League finale in Fort Portal.
On April 12, 2025, the Ntare Lions League celebrated the culmination of its 15th season in Fort Portal, marking a decade. This landmark event at St. Leo's College, Chegobe grounds, was a celebration of sport and brotherhood, uniting Ntare School alumni in a vibrant display of football and entertainment. In the thrilling finale, Omujuma edged their place in history by defeating arch rivals SC Kalele to secure their maiden title. The victory sparked Eurofix celebrations, with Omujuma's players proudly engraving their names on the iconic shield. King Oyo of Toro graced the event, adding even to the grandeur.
We believe that us being in Fort Portal, it's an opportunity for us to be able able to rectify our mistakes and then win the shield that has deluded us for a very long time.
The road to Fort Portal was marked by a convoy of buses carrying fans from Kampala, while the event itself featured lively performances. DJ Aluda headlined with an unforgettable experience plus a performance from Alan Tonics, also an OB of the school, ensuring an exhilarating night of music and football.
Yeah, we have many options. It might be Nairobi. We have a lot of OBs in Nairobi who are asking to go there. It may be in South Sudan, you'll be shocked. It may be in another city in Kampala and Gulu. We have many options. We'll be doing international and domestic.
Experience in the entire league final.
First of all, entire league is for networking, connection and company. So the experience in Fort Portal has been massive. We have enjoyed the city and most importantly, having His Royal Highness, the King of Toro.
Sponsorship from brands like NBL and MTN Momo further enhanced the fan experience. This season was characterized by intense rivalries, yet lively, unmatched flair and fair play among leading teams in the league.
Mjumaye wangu de season ye 15 ya final ya Xtra Lions League. Tuze tusambe mirundi esatu ejomudiringanwa final eziwedde netuluzinga esooka ejinja netuluzinga eddako ekigali naye kati tuwangudde.
We are not happy, but we shall take the positives and prepare for the next one.
Beyond football, the league brought teams from Nyakasura and Chebambe together, fostering regional unity with other activities like chess. This finale not only marked a historic win for TY Omjuma, but also highlighted the league's role as a networking and nostalgic platform, celebrating the spirit of football and community.
Today, it's nothing to do with just going through the school. It's all about playing and fighting for bragging rights, for royalty, and for the joy until the next finale.
Congrats to TY Omjuma on their first championship win, and thank you to all the participants and supporters for making
Bananga bwetwogera nti nazino obulungi atuuka ekiseera n'akola atya n'ava mu ddiiro. We finally come to the end of our edition today of NBS Sport Extra. Must appreciate you. Thank you very much for always being with us every Monday 9:30. Remember, we start with a question. You can let us know what was your biggest sporting event of the weekend. Get onto our social media at NBS Sport and do give us your comments and your reactions. Until then, allow me to say good night and God bless. Take very good care of yourselves. Enjoy your Easter holidays, and we'll see you next week, 9:30 Monday, NBS Sport. Good night and God bless.